Welcome to this week's Energetics and Food Inspiration, where we have a new energy center that has popped up, and we are continually reminded to focus on our first energy center, the root energy center, which is all about being safe in our environment and in ourselves. When we connect to our body's energy centers or chakras and identify the foods and actions that support these centers, then you'll find that you are inspired to choose for your best self and then notice the effect that food has on your energy and emotions in body, mind, and spirit. So let's dive in, but let's remember that the relationship that we have with food and how we eat can be a clue to how we approach everything else in our lives. The universal law of creation shows us that the outside world is a reflection of our inner world, as within, so without. Join me each week for energetics and food inspiration. As we are all energetic beings, we have feelings about the vibe of another. And food also has an energetic signature. And our health is determined by the flow of energy through our bodies and into our metabolic network. Which means that we have an opportunity every time we eat to bring our health to a healthier state or a higher state, or because of the food choices that we're making, to add to an expanding list of symptoms that develop into dis-ease. Now, have we met? If not, hi, my name is 𝙀𝙣𝙚𝙀𝙀 and I am a reformed supermom and hormone specialist, nutrition life coach, and I help women to release their sugar cravings, hot flashes, and poor sleep so that they can have a positive relationship with their body and prioritize themselves through their health and well-being to enjoy the next phase of life with confidence. So welcome. The first card this week is from the fifth energy center, or the throat chakra. This card calls for us to speak our truth, which is easier said than done. For many of us, we don't speak our truth because we're afraid of what others will think of us, and at a core level, to speak out about the tribe could lead to ejection from said tribe, and that will endanger our survival. And yet our voices are so powerful because it tells others about the creations of our heart, our desires, our dreams, our loves. Our voices are a reflection of who we really are. So when our throat energy center is aligned and in balance, then our words mirror our actions. When we are not in line, then you may find it difficult to express your thoughts, your feelings, ideas, needs, and your emotions. Or your voice may be raspy or all choked up, like there's a constriction in your throat. Or maybe you find yourself really talkative, maybe even rambling on and never seeming to get to the point. So when we choose to eat foods that serve us and don't harm us, and we eat with mindfulness, we are mirroring what is in our heart, our desires and our dreams for vitality, longevity, and wellness. The throat chakra is connected to our ears, our mouth, our tongue, our nose, and our esophagus. It is definitely an experiential center as it maximizes contact with our outer world that we live in. And so increasing the variety of foods that you eat will help to widen your experiences. It's so easy to get into an eating rut. Let me know if you're in an eating rut. You can leave rut in the comments below. But when we are in an eating rut, it leaves the imagination out of the kitchen. And eating the same foods all the time can lead to food sensitivities. I have a great tool that my clients use. It's a rainbow food tracker to help them increase the amount of color and variety in their daily eating. To get it to, leave rainbow or a rainbow GIF in the comments and I'll get that over to you. Now, do you find yourself going over and over a situation, a conversation, or an experience? How about craving chocolate or feeling like your mind is blank and you can't make decisions? Maybe you find that you require external stimulants to help you keep going. Let me know. These are just some of the signs that your sixth energy center or third eye chakra is unbalanced. Now, the third eye is considered mystical or maybe even magical by many of us in the West. It's also considered in Eastern religions to be the entry point to enlightenment. However, you can consider it as the control board for your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical being. It can help us to separate truth from illusion, become aware of the wisdom within us, and lead us to follow our internal visions, knowing we are divinely guided. In order to support your mind and vision, both inner and outer, focus on including blue, purple foods and color into your day. In terms of food, it is unusual to find blue, purple foods, but they are around. There's blueberries, blackberries, mulberries, eggplant or aubergine, purple cabbage, purple grapes, plums, and purple carrots. And for your surroundings, consider your clothing, your jewelry, flowers, and add those into each day. Take note of how this color influences your mood, your thoughts, and even your nighttime dreams. Now, would you like your own energetic and food inspiration session? Each month, I offer a limited number of personal energetic and food inspiration sessions. I will make a recording for you once I have some basic background information from you, and then we will have a private session to answer any questions you may have once you have watched your recording. To get a personal energetics and food inspiration session around your food and lifestyle choices, you can comment EFI, E-F-I, and I'll send you my calendar and you can book your session from there. Now, our final card is from the first energy center, the root chakra. And this card has visited us before. When your root energy is unbalanced, you may find yourself second guessing yourself, or certain parts of your body are breaking down so that you're not able to function optimally. And maybe you feel almost invisible to your family and friends and neglected. To be rooted and grounded means that we can survive adequately in this world, that we have healthy boundaries and a core belief that we are worthy. Now, this card, root vegetables anchor me to the sacred earth. This card invites us to ground ourselves by eating root vegetables. These vegetables are stabilizing, they're solid, they're durable, they are supportive. They are naturally a rich source of fiber and minerals. And the minerals are critical for cell growth and developing structural tissues like muscles and bones. Try adding some of these root vegetables to your meals this week. Beetroot, my new favorite. And did you know that you don't have to cook it? You can eat it raw. I had no idea. It is delicious. Then there's carrots, there's garlic, ginger, leeks, onions, any color. I love red onion, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and radishes. Try adding any of those to your meals this week. Now, at the time of this recording, I have space to work with 4 women who are ready to unlock their mojo razzle dazzle by having a healthier relationship with their body and a positive frame of mind to enjoy the next phase of life by releasing cravings, hot flashes, and poor sleep, and who no longer want to follow a diet cycle of restriction and willpower. So if this is you, then send me a private message and we can look at the ways that you can work with me and what will best suit you. Now, thanks for joining me today. So the energy centers that we covered were the throat, and I encourage you to eat a variety of foods and get out of that eating rut that you may find yourself in. Eat purple blue vegetables to help with your third eye chakra, and finally root vegetables to help with grounding you and stabilizing your boundaries. Thanks for joining me again. I'll see you next week for another session of energetics and food inspiration. Let me know what you choose to follow for this week. And to show your appreciation, please leave me some love and share this post with friends who may want some inspiration for the coming week. I'll see you again soon.